What is going on, comic book guys and gals of the internet? This is Comic Joe from Joseph's Books coming in with a special live stream just for y'all today. And joining me today is Carlos Farias, CEO of Wicked Comics, as well as writer, producer, and pretty much everything that has to do with the company as a whole. And he created such books as the one behind me, Clown Man, and I'm wearing a nice t-shirt to complement that. And of course, his upcoming book, which is what we're here to promote today, and that is Kill Switch. So, all right, Carlos, take it away.
Well, Joey, first off, glad to see you again, my friend, and the shirt looks good on you.
Ah, thanks.
Um,
Very comfy.
it's been a while since we talked last. I think a good six months maybe.
Oh yeah, it's
Uh,
been a few months. We haven't spoken since just right before Clown Man actually dropped.
yeah, yeah, right before Clown Man. But as far as the company, I mean, the sales of Clown Man have been, I've lost count of how many copies I've sold. Um, I went to a first convention and also sold a bunch of copies there. So I mean, for an independent company, I can't really complain. It's been slowly, little by little, it's been it keeps on growing every day. So I'm pretty happy about it.
Hey, that's really good. And I'll even say, man, I mean, I really enjoyed that first issue of Clown Man. It was very like, the story was definitely very interesting. The whole I like the whole circus aspect behind it, and
Yeah.
get digging into Clown Man's history. And also, like, what I really really liked was the villain you had at the very end of the
Oh,
comic
yeah.
book, the one with that sort of imp thing inside of him. I thought that was like a really really cool and creative villain.
Yeah. Well, you're
So,
gonna see. That villain is called Murder Mask.
yeah.
Actually, he's a serial killer, and he's controlled by that demon inside him. So it's like he obeys that little demon that's inside him. So that's like the brain of that whole creature.
Yeah, I kind of imagined it that sort of, the it's sort of a symbiotic relationship in sort of a way where it's kind of like maybe say Krang inside of his giant
Right.
mechanical,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
I would say yeah, maybe something like Krang and yeah, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles kind of thing.
Oh yeah, definitely,
But
definitely.
a lot darker, and you're gonna see is like a lot of people were surprised about the Clown Man was like the begin. It wasn't really that dark, towards the end, it starts getting darker, but that's how I kind of planned it. As the series progresses, it is gonna keep on getting darker, and you're gonna see more, Dark City and all these dark villains that are inside the city. So you're gonna see that in that series.
Yeah, very good. So I mean, you said you're not sure of like exactly how many on the Clown Man you sold, but do you have like maybe a ballpark figure in mind that
Oh,
you've gotten through so far?
I would say so definitely over 1,000. Yeah,
Wow,
it's
that is
been
amazing.
yeah, it's been pretty crazy. For an independence, I've been doing pretty much everything. Even the mail outs. So it's been exhausting, but trying to hang in there.
Yeah, dude, I bet. I
So,
mean,
I
running
mean,
an entire
at a, at
company on your own?
at
Oof.
a, at a certain point, the male people like already know me by my name. Like, oh, you're the guy from Wicked Comics. It's like, oh, it's getting a little bit popular because I start off like one or two comics, then the next day like 10 comics. So like, oh, you're getting a little bit more popular. So it's like even the male people know me by my name.
Wow. Hey, no, that's good too. It's good. Yeah, I think it's good to have a good relationship with, the mailmen and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
just the delivery people in general, because then they'll be a little nicer to you if you need maybe an emergency output on some mail.
yeah,
Um, so, but yeah, dude. Dude, sounds like you had some really good success with Clown Man, and now you're actually here promoting and getting ready to launch your next comic book, which is Kill Switch, which
yeah.
I can see right behind you. You got this giant bust.
That's right.
So yeah, so can you give us a rundown on Kill Switch and all that?
Sure. Well, yeah, Kill Switch is, it tells a story of a prisoner called Mark Roberts, and he's, in the world he's in, he has his three strikes, so they're gonna execute him, and they tell him like, we're either gonna execute you, or you have a choice to be put through this secret program that we're working on to develop this perfect kill agent, so, and that's how his story starts, and he's implanted with a kill switch device, which it's a device that attaches to your nervous system, and when it's activated, you get all these crazy abilities. I mean, you just like you see slow motion bullets, so you become like an ultimate assassin killer when it's activated.
Ooh, that sounds insane.
Yeah,
Wow.
and this and you're gonna see it's like different. I mean, the first comic, uh, you're gonna see a little. He has a kind of mission that he's on. He's got to find somebody specific that he's targeting. But there's different agencies going against each other in this world. For like total domination kind of thing. Each agency has a different type of experiment. Different. So you're gonna see different. Other agents that are kind of similar to Kill Switch, but with like different abilities. So that's how I see the series going, and I also see it. This was I actually a friend of mine on Facebook by the name of Tyler. We were talking about he's really into Kill Switch. He gave me the idea of like actually the origins of the Kill Switch suit. It might even go back as far as like the Vietnam War. So you might see something like the origins of the suit. You know?
Okay, so this first issue that you're coming out with is not actually going to be the initial origin of the suit itself, just more so the origin of
No,
this version
no.
of
This is
Killswitch.
the one the kill switch that you see now is like the furthest advanced suit.
Okay, so this goes back. This is a program that goes back a
Yeah,
long, long, long time.
yeah. I have the idea of having it go back. Yeah, like all the way. Maybe Vietnam. Maybe it goes back as far as World War I, World War II.
Okay, so maybe in future issues, it's like, it's in the realm of possibility that this current kill switch could meet, like older versions of previous kill switch agents,
Exactly.
if they're still alive.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe as far as like World War I, that was the beginnings of the program. It just wasn't so advanced. It was in the development stages, and and you're probably going to see uh, the origin of the suit through that. Going back in time, different wars.
Okay, that sounds pretty interesting. I definitely can't wait to see what you do with that right there. So I guess without really trying to spoil the book itself, can you give us sort of a rundown of this first issue? Like what can we expect from it in terms of just maybe a little bit on the story and such, and some of the plot details without like really getting into spoiler territory.
Sure. Well, in issue 1, he has a specific mission. He's looking for. So I'm not going to say exactly what this character why he's seeking him, but he does have something to do with maybe the development of the kill switch program. He's trying to find out a little bit more about the program that created him. He's going into this facility that that they make different military experiments, and he's finding out some more information about the program itself because he doesn't really know much about the program itself. He has a little, uh, not too much recollection of what happened to him when he was being created in the program.
Okay, so there's definitely a memory loss aspect that's going into this book. So,
Yeah,
you know, so, so basically, from what I'm gathering with this information so far, this is going to be a story about a man trying to recover his memories, as well as serving this secret militant group, the secret organization within the
Pretty much,
government. Because this is a government, so this is a government association, right?
pretty much, yeah. It's a government association that has a specific purpose. That's why they're sending him in. He's the only one that pretty much he's like the Navy SEALs of the time period.
Okay, okay. So they definitely. So this is the type of guy they send in when they
Yeah,
need
stuff
something extreme done.
stuff. Yeah, when stuff gets hairy, they send them in.
Oh, that's really cool. And I can see right behind you, you got this giant bust that you
Yeah.
created. Can you tell us a little bit about that right there? 'Cause,
Oh, sure. Yeah, actually, I created this out of it's like it's out of plastic and a material like like exercise mat type material.
yeah.
Um, and then I painted it with like car some car spray paint, and then I clear coated it to give it that shine on it. But actually, it has lights on it. Let me just turn it off for you. You see the eyes light up.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, I had that up. It runs on some batteries, and I mean they're pretty much it could last like a whole day because I mean I had that on the convention for like 7 8 hours, something crazy like that, and it
Nice.
lasted. So so yeah, the battery aspect is not too bad.
How long did it take you to actually like how many hours did you put into making that suit?
Oh man, it took a while. I would say a good man. Um, that took a few months right there, because I wasn't doing it. I didn't do it all in one shot. I was still doing the comic, and as soon as I finished it, then I finished it up. So I would say a good few, like maybe 2 months to do it. Just first getting all the materials, and then actually, figuring out what would the suit look like. How would the suit look like in real life? I didn't
Hmm.
I, I didn't want it to really look like uh, people were thinking like Kill Switch is just like this guy in just like a tight suit. And I told them I really don't see that for this character. I see it more like an actual suit that helps him carry out his missions.
Yeah, like tactical body armor and stuff. A little lightweight,
Right,
but definitely durable.
lightweight, almost like an Iron Man type suit meets like a Deathstroke, but not. You know how Deathstroke is more like, oh, that's just like a guy in a suit. I see his suit more like it's more mechanical. Has different. It helps him become this perfect killer. Kind of. That's how I see the suit. You know.
Okay, that's really cool. What did you make the helmet out of? Like, how'd you do that
The
part?
helmet. The helmet actually I made it out of um call it the material that a Corvette is made out of
Like is it
um
fiberglass?
fiberglass, right? Yeah, yeah. I went to the my local car parts, and I molded on parts of the suit with actual fiberglass, and then sanded it down, and then painted over it.
Wow, how did you mold that? That is actually really amazing, knowing that you made that out of fiberglass now.
Yeah, yeah. I fiberglassed it. I basically made the templates out of cardboard, and then I figured out all the pieces, and then with that, then I fiberglassed over the cardboard, and that's how I got the different shapes of the suit.
Dude, that's so cool. I've always wanted to be able to do stuff like that, but arts and crafts is a very expensive hobby,
Oh,
and
oh
you know,
man, no, you have no idea. Like, it's so pricey, especially like I don't know if you know, like I started like dabbling in like doing figures and things. And man, it's so pricey because just the materials of the plastic is insane.
jeez,
So
that's nuts. Like, so
yeah.
ballpark. I guess in a ballpark range, how much did the suit cost?
Oh man. I mean, with materials, man, I would. I mean, you're a good, definitely over $500 in it. And
Yeah,
I'm
I was
saying
gonna say,
like
yeah.
if you have to like probably like uh commission somebody to do something like that, I mean, you're probably over thousands.
Well, the fact that you
Oh,
have the skill to be able to do that yourself definitely saved you a couple bucks, which is really really cool.
yeah,
And
no,
also, yeah.
no, it's always good to have at least an ability to to do different things because yeah, like you said, you gotta commission somebody to do that stuff. It gets really expensive.
Yeah, and this is also the suit that you used in your trailer for your comic book itself.
Right. Yeah, you actually see the suit in the trailer. If you see the part that it's almost like it's like a computerized, like it's going up the, I don't know what you call that. It's like almost like the inside of a computer thing, and then it fades into the suit. That's the actual suit that you see in
Yeah, just like it's an interface.
an interface, right? Yeah, yeah. At the end of the interface, you see the suit. So the suit is actually in the trailer.
Dude, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, because I really
And,
looked at that
and
trailer and I really liked its presentation. It looked very, very very interesting and definitely set the tone, it set the mood. Like, I mean, when it came to the Clown Man trailer, I could tell that it was gonna be a little more gothic, a little more horror, but with Kill Switch,
right,
it's definitely more harder action. As well as sort of
yeah,
like, I felt kind of espionage thriller coming from it.
absolutely, yeah, yeah. I see it as more like an espionage. You know, yeah, he's got to do certain missions type thing. Covert ops. Underground stuff. Because I was always into like always watching like Navy SEALs documentaries and things. So like I always found I actually study a lot of military stuff. Before I got into the book. Just to get familiarized with the whole. Even in the book, you're gonna see some terms of military terms, so you might pick them out.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was in the army for 4 years, so I'll definitely be able. As soon as I see a military term, I'm gonna be like, ah, I know where that came from.
Yeah, yeah. So I try to incorporate some of that. It's not totally. It's not everything's 100%. You know, uh, accurate.
Yeah, yeah, it's not
But
100% like military jargon all the way through, but you got some
yeah,
sprinkled out through there, which is really good,
right.
you know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wanted to give that aspect to the whole story. To give it some sort of sense of realism to
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, that's actually a really cool idea, and I appreciate you
it.
took the time to incorporate that into the book quite a bit. So, so when it came to your trailer, how did you go about, maybe finding some of the actors and then maybe the programs that you used to put that together?
Well, Joey, as far as all the acting and everything, like I did all the voices, and I actually, people were like, "Who was the guy that actually played the character Mark Roberts?" I was like, "Oh no, that was me." I actually played the character, and I did all the voices. Um, I used um, I used Premiere for it, and After Effects. So I used pretty much those two programs to put to to edit the trailer together.
Oh, those some heavy programs right there. That must have been fun.
Yeah, yeah. No, with After Effects and Premiere, I mean, if you pretty much know those two programs, I mean, you could do pretty much anything with
Nice. All right. Yeah, no,
them. Yeah,
that's really cool. I mean, my FX programs I just use Filmora right now. It's quick and easy. I
yeah,
can't afford After Effects right now. Maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days.
yeah.
But so okay, so other than that, can you walk us through almost a step by step of the inception of Kill Switch all the way from, to its creation overall, like from the time you
Yeah,
thought the idea up and the art process and all that?
definitely, Joey. Well, Killswitch, he started off. I had the name first. It was the name that popped into my mind. I'm like, I like all these characters. I like Deadpool. I like I like what's the other one from DC that I just mentioned? This
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke. I like Deadpool. I like Deathstroke. So I'm like, I wanted to create something similar to that, but in my own style. So I'm like, the name Killswitch came to my mind, and then and actually, I drew out the first sketch of Killswitch, and actually with an artist, he's a friend of mine. His name is Phil R. Williams. He inked it. He's like, yeah, let's do something together. And he's like, oh, you got anything you want me to ink for you? That we could work on. And I'm like, yeah, I got this character that I'm trying to develop called Kill Switch. He's like, oh, that's cool. So then I sent him the first drawing, and then just me and him going back and forth. We kind of we tweaked it a little bit and came up with the design that you see now. With the K on the mask, which was a big it's a big standout on the costume, and then also developed the whole K with the armor and everything. We wanted it all pretty much unique to his character.
Yeah, because I remember that initial kill switch image that dropped, like your original design, where he was a lot more tan, and then like at one point you had sort of like an S over one of the eyes.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was almost like he had the K on it, but then on the other eye it was a small S. But then we went back, and then that's how things develop. You try it out, and then you see like it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't really fit. So that it kept on developing.
Yeah, yeah, which I really understand. 'Cause I remember at one point when that initial image, like, you were like, I remember a lot of the comments. We were getting a lot of backlash saying it was too much, like, Deadpool and stuff.
Yeah,
So what I thought was really cool was the fact that you didn't freak out about it. You took it back to
no,
drawing. You
yeah, no.
reformatted
Actually,
it.
I always welcome people to tell me, oh yeah, like I don't like this idea, or try this out or try that out. Actually, a lot of the ideas come from the fans, or people on Facebook just giving you advice, like, oh look, change this out, change that out. I always try to make things better. Not I don't always think like I have the best idea.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. So then after you took it back to drawing and you were reformatting the character, when you were redoing the color, how did you come up with the change in the color scheme specifically? Like when did you get that aha moment, I guess you could say?
If you look at the original colors on it, it was almost like a camouflage type of color. Then I started researching more, almost like ninja. I typed in ninja type colors, and then like more uh, bluish purples kind of popped up, and then from there, then we just kept on the colors kept on coming, and then now uh, you see it the blue and red that you see now.
Yeah, when I thought the blue and red definitely really worked, especially when I saw the final version of it.
Yeah,
And yeah, no, it was a really good color scheme. It screamed originality, and I think it fit really well into your universe that you're developing. I can really see Clown Man and Killswitch, right next to each other.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah. I think down the line you will see the characters. They are going to interact within the universe. Maybe even form some sort of crazy team down the line.
Absolutely. And then, of course, during the initial process and the creation of this book, if I remember, you were working with somebody else at the time, but have since like parted ways and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Joey, I don't even want to mention his name. Last time we were kind of talking about it, and I told him, like, I don't have nothing bad to say. I still don't have anything bad to say about him, but you
Hmm.
know, the way that he came after me was kind of ridiculous. At a certain point, like he was harassing me, that he wanted that he created wanted the rights to the character and all this craziness. Then he was on all the forums. all the Facebook things saying not to support wicked comics and all this stuff, and it was like it was getting at hand, you know.
Yeah, I did. I remember a lot of that. It was some pretty crazy stuff that that went down there.
Yeah,
But you definitely like you handled that very professionally. And I gotta commend you for that. That was really you came out in a really
yeah.
professional manner, and I liked your responses and stuff. There was really no bad mouthing going on your end.
No, no, absolutely not. I don't think that you have to, really badmouth anybody or insult anybody. You just try to tell people the truth, and then they believe what they want to believe. But it was a sad situation. What happened, and like I told you before, he was really not like he wasn't really supportive of the company. Like he was always
Hmm.
against. He was always like he would talk to other companies and say that I was always causing drama and stuff, which was totally opposite. I mean, if you see, like I hardly now that he's not around. I mean, when was the last time we really seen anything going on as far as fights with people? It's been pretty quiet.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. I definitely haven't seen anything recently on that end. But, all that aside, even after all that went down, you still came through, you finished the book, and I think that's it right behind you, isn't it?
Yeah. Let me show you the. Actually, this is the. I'm sending this one to you on Saturday, which is
Oh my God, that is
See,
beautiful.
this is the K. I call this one the K cover. It's gonna be limited because I'm not gonna make too many of these. But this is the back cover to it.
Oh
Um,
wow.
actually, the back cover of Clown Man. Uh, this was done by the same artist. I'm gonna give him a shout out. His name is Splash. Goes by Splash Colors on Facebook, and he always does these really
What
cool.
you said
It's
splash
it's almost
splash colors?
Splash. Yeah, like Splash. He goes by Splash.
Okay,
Splash.
so you heard that, everybody. If you like this artwork that's on the back of this book, go check out Splash Colors on Facebook because
Absolutely.
that is
Yeah. Yeah.
beautiful,
He
beautiful
does
art
some
right there.
crazy. Yeah, he does some crazy work. And Joey, this is the other cover. This one was done by well, the K cover I did it, but this was done by an artist, F. Santi Bainez. He he's an artist. He works for a company called Doom Comics, which I think it's his, and he does really cool work.
Yeah,
He
no,
sent it.
that's a really cool cover. I see that the type font is different on both books.
It is,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I went for something different. This one is more almost like more comic book type font kind of thing, and then this one is more like kind of mercenary type thing.
okay, so how did you decide on those two different fonts as well as the covers? Because you had so many different pictures coming through. That must have been a
I
really
know.
hard choice to decide which was going to
It,
be the cover and the fonts.
it was really hard, but I at the end I looked at them all and I said, what is gonna stay in what is gonna stay in my mind? What am I gonna remember? So I chose these two images, which I hope everybody likes.
Yeah, I know. I definitely do. I think they're very good images, and they serve their purpose very well.
And
Um,
actually, some have some people already they bought the two different covers, so I guess people like it. People like different covers and things.
oh yeah, for sure. I mean, especially from a collector standpoint, it can be nice to
Right,
have more than one option so that they can get more than one comic book because especially if all the covers look good.
right. Yeah, it's always a cool option to have a different choice to choose from.
Okay, and so is this comic book because with your first comic book, Clown Man, that came with a trading card. Is this one coming with a trading card too?
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's coming with a kill switch trading card, just like the Clown Man one. That on the back it has a description of the his abilities and things. So you're gonna get a kill switch card with
Do you have one that we can see, maybe?
I do. Yeah, let me get one for you. Actually have I have one for you. So you're gonna be getting one too. Let me show you
Sweet.
the. This is the kill switch card,
Oh, that is beautiful.
and then on the back you get you see you're gonna get a little bit about his abilities, his real name, his height, and then on the bottom it's a brief little description of the story. So I have that plan. So with each comic, you're gonna get a different card. So it's something else to collect.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's cool to get stuff because it's a good incentive to pick up a comic book, if you're doing something a little extra with it. And I think trading cards
Yeah,
can, go a long way. And I mean, of course, you've got other merchandise too. I mean, you got what, shirts and stuff?
shirts, and then I forgot to tell you, you're also with the pre-orders, you're getting this little mini kill switch. You see the little bust?
Oh,
So you're gonna get that. I'm gonna send that to you, Joey. It's a little this
ah,
little.
well, thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's really
Yeah,
awesome.
that's something I did with all the pre-orders. Everybody's gonna get those little mini kill switch busts.
Wow, how many of those did you do?
Oh man, I must count. It's like over 20, something like that. So
That's
it was
crazy. How long did it
yeah,
take you to
no,
paint
no,
all
yeah.
those?
I think I could paint those like with my eyes closed. I
He's
mean,
done it
yeah,
so much now.
yeah. I mean, I would just like even the eyes. I just one shot. I would do the eyes.
Oh, that's really cool. Wow, dude. I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of cool stuff coming with this comic book. So yeah, guys, definitely look into the stuff, pick it up.
Yeah,
Um, and so can we also get maybe a look inside the comic book a little bit?
sure. Oh yeah, Joey. Let me
Just like
show you some
yeah,
of the.
one or two pages.
Sure. Let me show you. Uh. This is actually the look. This is a double spread page. You can see it. It's you see Kill Switch. He's like busting through a window. He's ready. He's in action, ready. He's ready to kill some guys. But that's one of the splash pages. Let me show you another page here. This is actually when he's in when he's engaging the kill switch mode. So that's a pretty significant panel because that's when he has this he says like kill switch engage. That's when the when the device when the when the device is activating. He's like he says kill switch engage,
Which
and then
happens to be one of
you
my
know
favorite bands, by the way.
he can't like I told you before, Joe. He's like he can monitor the device, but he doesn't fully have control over it. So it's like it's kind of irregular kind of thing.
Yeah. Now, when
Let me
let's
show
say
you.
when the kill switch device actually initiates, does it is it sort of like is he still aware of who he is? I mean, at that time, or is it sort of like a dual personality thing where another part of his brain activates?
I would see it as almost like yeah, he kind of goes into like this other crazy mode. He does. It's like yeah, kind of like a split personality kind of thing.
But does he
It
remember
turns
what
him
he
into
does?
yeah. He turns into like this other person when it's active.
Okay, okay. So brain's aware, but someone else is piloting the body, essentially.
That's right. Yeah.
Dude, that sounds good. That sounds really
I
good,
mean,
man.
yeah. No, I tried. Let me show you another page. Um, see, this is another page here, like another some action shots. So I mean, the action is. I mean, the comic itself is really action based. You're gonna see a lot of action.
Nice, and I definitely
But
like
also,
action in my comic books.
but he also encounters some key characters that are gonna later on they're gonna tell the story. You know, so it's like in every comic you're gonna see uh, a different villain. A different villain created in each of these agencies that he's gonna have to go against. So you're
Okay,
always gonna get
so there's various
you're always gonna
agencies out there.
Right. Yeah, there's various agencies out there that have created their own uh, different killers.
Okay. Wow, that's really cool. So there's gonna be a lot of different villains over the course of
Oh yeah,
several different issues.
you
So
might
it's
even see a you might even see something created in a program that's almost like a crazy, imagine like Spider-Man kind of crazy, he has those type of abilities like a spider or something. So all
yeah.
these different crazy uh, crazy things that are created in these programs.
Yeah, we actually got a gentleman right here. Well, one of my other buddies, Comic Boom, who's got a great channel, by the way. Everyone go check that out. He says it sounds like it would be a great movie, and I definitely have to agree with that. Yeah, if you actually go over to the Wicked Comics YouTube channel, like watch the trailer. It's a very cinematic type of
Oh
trailer,
yeah,
which is really cool.
yeah. I mean, that's you know, I guess that's the next step. Do I want to be in comics like uh, the rest of my life? I'll be honest with you, no, because I mean, you must know too. I mean, it's such a hard industry. I mean, you have to have
Mhm.
so many titles to really, you know, make a living at it. Uh, if I was like Marvel Comics and I had thousands of people working for me, I would say, yeah, go ahead. The idea is to, you know, go more into film kind of thing.
Yeah, I definitely hear you there. So I mean, at some point though, are you looking at maybe trying to like actually, if you can start selling enough comics to maybe start paying people off to the side, like under the table a little bit at a time per work? I mean, are you looking at expanding the company like that at some point, or do you want
Yeah,
to keep it more of
yeah.
a in yourself personal deal?
No, no, no. Actually, I think that's the plan. You gotta look at things and be rational. There's no way I have enough time to do all the comics. Just there's no way. Eventually you are gonna have to expand and and hire people to finish all the projects.
Yeah, because while you were doing all the suits and like the artwork and stuff, I mean, just the comic by itself. I mean, you've been working on that thing for a long time. Like, how long would you say this one comic took you?
This one also, I mean, you could almost say 8 9 months. It's maybe more. The amount of time it takes to make a comic it's crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It's
especially working on the whole thing yourself too, which is,
yeah,
is nuts. And then on top of that, you had that suit behind you, you had the promotions,
yeah,
making the trailer. I mean, that's like
yeah. It gets
almost
it, it,
years worth of
it
work.
yeah. It gets way too time consuming.
Yeah, I mean, how do you even find time for it all? Like,
See,
as a writer myself, just writing books, it's just I don't find I have much time to do that on most days.
I know. No, I know. Yeah, what the hardest thing is how to stay motivated. It's like I don't know. I guess it's maybe just the people sending in artwork or people excited for the comics that keep me going. Because it is hard to find motivation to keep on doing this. You know,
Yeah,
is there
so
going to be a is
yeah,
there
so
going
it's
to be
like
a
have
bigger
the drive, have the will, and be prepared to work long hours, I guess.
Oh yeah, the hours are, man, I can't even tell you how many hours I've worked on this stuff. It's crazy. I mean, it's like on top of it, I have a full-time job, so and then I come home and I do this. So I work like it's like having two jobs.
Yeah, dude, yeah, that's really hard. And it's actually rather motivating too, because, you got so many people out there that want to try to do this themselves. And, oftentimes they get trapped in that mindset of, I'm too busy, I'm too tired, I'll start it tomorrow. It's just, really, you just got to get out there and do it. And, that's what's
Yeah,
really, I find inspiring about you and your company is that you set out to do something and you're actually starting to make a name for yourself. Clown Man sold relatively well. Hopefully, Killswitch will be an even bigger launch. I mean, how are
Yeah.
pre-orders looking right now for Killswitch?
Oh, pretty good, Joey. So far we got like over, I mean, in the 1 week, like maybe over 50, 60 pre-orders, and that was just 1 week. So, and they keep on coming in. Like today, I got another 10 orders. So, I mean, as far as Killswitch the Clown Man, Killswitch has I think has surpassed it in just the opening stages.
All right, nice. So, I mean, with as long as it takes you to make these comics, though, so after the launch of Killswitch, like, what's going to be your next book?
Oh, well, the next book, Joey, is going to be something completely different. It's going to be a title called Dragon Masters. It's
Okay,
actually,
so Dragon Masters is coming out soon. Okay.
that's right. Yeah, that's going to be the third title. This is going to be something. I mean, if you like something to, I mean, this is totally different from this, but I would say it's like a mix of like Masters of the Universe meets Star Wars kind of thing, but with dragons.
Okay. So like and I know you got like several other titles lined up if you actually, I've been to your website plenty of times. So are you just trying to drop all of your number ones before cycling back around to start your issue twos?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a few number ones, but then jumping like I'm gonna do Clown Man 2 and Kill Switch 2. So I might drop a bunch of number ones, but then always go back to like Clown Man and Kill Switch and keep on continuing on with those stories. Or there might be like 10 10 titles that I just continue through. I'm not sure how I'm gonna work that out. But definitely
Yeah.
Clown Man and Kill Switch are gonna get they're the ones that are gonna get the different, issue 2, issue 3. They're gonna keep on going for sure.
Wow. Dude, that is awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, because I definitely can't wait for Clown Man 2 since I like the first one so much. And then, with Kill Switch about ready to drop, I'm really excited for that. And I have a feeling I'm going to like that one a lot too. When's the official release date for Kill Switch?
For Kill Switch, well, basically it's pretty much I would say today because today I got the copies. So I would say today is the official launch date.
Oh, today's the official launch day?
That's right. Yeah,
But
because the for the past 2 weeks, I was doing pre-orders because I still didn't get the actual comics in, but today I actually got both of them in. So it was kind of weird that you told me about doing the interview because today I actually got the copies.
wow, well, everything fell right into place.
Yeah,
Okay, folks,
yeah.
you heard it. Kill Switch has dropped today. Head on over to where can we order this? Where can everybody order this? You gotta tell them right
Um,
now.
through the Wicked Comics website, which is www.wicked-comics.com, and I have it set up that it'll just everything's through PayPal. So if you got PayPal, like you just just go right through it.
Okay, I'll PayPal people. Head on over. Get the book.
Yeah,
Get the book. Support
yeah.
the independent people. That's what we need. And then over here, Comic Boom. Once again, he's asking if he can once more see the trading
See
card
the
and the
big.
mini bust.
That's right. Yeah, you're gonna get the trading card and the mini bust, and I should be getting the posters tomorrow. You're actually I'm gonna send it to you too, Joy. It's 11 by 17 poster.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. Comic Boom was asking if he can see the trading card and the mini bust
Oh
again.
sure. Let me get this is the card. Sorry. Um,
There you go, right there.
sorry. On the bottom it says kill switch there, and then you got the back of it. Sorry. And then here's the mini bust back of it.
Yeah, very cool, man. Very cool. I like that.
I thought it was just something different. Actually, I'm gonna give a shout out to another friend of mine. His name he goes by Candy Crush. His name is Carl. He's the one that actually got me into the whole figure figure aspects. He's like, you should try besides the comics, try to do like figures and things. Like with each comic you release, like say give out a figure or something. And he's the one that actually taught me how to make molds and actually cast molds and make figures. But it's a whole process. I mean, it took me a good almost like 2 months to really learn the process of doing this.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I mean, because a lot of the figures that you do look really intricate and detailed. Like, I like your Clown Man figure that you showed during
Oh
our
yeah,
last interview for the Clown Man comic book, and then of course you did a full figure for Killswitch too. Yes.
I did. Yeah, and actually, let me show you, Joey.
Yeah,
I'm
let's see
actually
that bad boy.
um these are actually you see these are Clownman figures. See, these are actually going to be these are going to be available through the website. They're 6-inch figures, and I plan on doing a kill switch figure, so they're going to be like packaged and everything. It's no articulation or anything, but you know they they're going to be for each comic release is going to be a different figure is going to be available.
That's a really cool idea. It's like get the comic, get the toy, get the merch.
Right. Yeah, I mean it's something, some people might not like collecting comics. Maybe they like only collecting figures. That's why I figure, it's a good alternative.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. Okay, so I think we're getting ready to kind of wrap up here a little bit. Is there any other additional information about Killswitch that you want to get out?
Um, yeah, definitely that. It is going to be a pretty big series. Um, you know, each like I said, each issue is going to be something different. Something he's discovering, something. And the suit is always it's always going to be evolving. So he could also, like, if he kills a specific, say he kills another agent, he could download information and like he could gain that agent's abilities. So he's always going to be evolving.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm definitely excited. I cannot wait to actually get my copy in the mail, and as soon as I get it, I'm gonna read it. I will review it, and I'm just really
Thanks, Joey. Joey, thanks
intense
a lot for
excited.
it was always good seeing you. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the comic.
Oh,
It's
I'm pretty sure I will. And dude, thank you for taking the time to come on today and talk about this comic book. Because like I said, it's something that I find really exciting and really inspiring. To see someone just come up with a concept, come up with an idea, and then actually get it out there to the public, which is really
yeah,
cool.
yeah, it's like we said, it's just it just takes a lot of persistence, and it's very time consuming, and yeah, you just gotta get out there and do it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, with that, everybody, we're going to go ahead and bring this video to a close. And you should totally check out Carlos's YouTube channel. It is Wicked Comics. There you can see the trailers to this Killswitch comic book, which is very cool. It's very cinematic. You got the Clown Man trailer and various others that are there. And again, if this is something you want to get and you have a PayPal right now, go to his website, www.wicked-comics.com. And there's plenty of cool stuff there. I mean, like you say, he's got trading cards, he's got little mini busts. And again, I am really excited for this comic book. I'm really excited for you, and I cannot wait to get this. And I'm pretty sure everyone who's
Oh
pre-ordered
yeah,
this comic book is really excited too. This is a very awesome, thing. I mean, I feel like, for you, each release is a big deal because each release of a new comic is a victory, of sorts. So, with
it,
that,
yeah.
would you like to say any last minute words?
Sure, Joey. Just thanks again for having me on. It was good to see you, my friend. And just thanks to everybody, all the Wicked fans out there that are, that continue to, support me on this journey. And and we'll see how far it goes. Does it go anywhere? Does it keep going? I'll keep trying.
All right, fantastic. And with that, we have now reached the final end. So, if you like this video, I would like you to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Ring that notification bell so that you get updates whenever I upload a new video. And as always, you can look in the links description down below for links to my Facebook, my website, my Twitter, and much more. All right, everyone, take care and have a great day. And thank you again, Carlos Farias of Wicked Comics.
You're welcome, Joel. Have a good night.
All right, bye.